You take the time to separate your rubbish and put it in the right bin, but much of our recycling is just being dumped. Some of it's warehoused for years.
We pay our rates.
We're paying for it to be taken, but where's it being taken to?
And we put in the effort.
I get reminded by the kids which plastic is the right plastic to go in the recycle, and it's changing too all the time.
But is it all a load of rubbish?
I think it's reached a crisis point.
Thousands of tonnes of recycling left stockpiled, sitting in warehouses and shipping containers.
It's been here about 2.5 years now, just sitting here dormant. We don't know really what's in here.
Tonight, the dirty truth about Australia's recycling industry.
People think it's going to be recycled, but only about 12% of it is.
Our nation's waste used to be bought and shipped overseas. China was the first country to ban our recycled waste. Then other countries followed. Indonesia even started sending it back as it was contaminated with household rubbish.
Once China started making noises about reducing the amount of waste that they were going to take, I think alarm bells should have been going off at high levels at that point.
The ban began to bite, and now industry experts say local systems can't cope.
We should have been thinking a number of years ago, how can we reduce the environmental impacts as well as reduce the amount of waste that we generate?
We don't want it to end up in landfill, we want the right thing done. We pay our taxes and we want the right thing done.
Carly Whittington is a landlord at one of the warehouses piled sky high with recycling waste in Melbourne's west. This is more than 10,000 tonnes of household recycling. It was collected from homes across Melbourne and Adelaide over the past 2 years. It's yet to be processed.
So it is quite high and it's quite intimidating and it's quite upsetting.
Waste management and recycling company SKM went bust last month, leaving this mess behind.
Why can't they come and get their material? Why can't someone take responsibility for this? This isn't our waste. It was council's waste who took it upon SKM to recycle it and process it, and it hasn't been done.
It's been stored and it hasn't been processed, and we're left with the mess.
Craig Morris is Director of Tasman Logistics Services. His Melbourne storage yard is filled with another 10,000 tonnes of recycling waste.
It's polluting our yards, it's polluting the warehouses. There are fire risks in all this stuff as well.
In 2017, one of SKM's plants went up in flames.
Mountains of plastic and paper burn, spewing
An environmental disaster as thick black smoke blanketed the city, raising fears it could happen again.
So what is in there? We've got old...
Well, you can see pizza boxes, plastic bags, aluminium cans,
milk bottles, newspapers,
cardboard, yep, the whole lot.
Since SKM went under, thousands of tonnes of plastic, paper and cardboard has been dumped into landfill. But alarmingly, that's not uncommon. On the world stage, Australia is lagging behind, recycling only 12% of plastics thrown out. That's lower than every European country, with the most efficient, Lithuania, recycling 74.4%. Our recycling rate is similar to areas in Southeast Asia, where the average is just 9%.
People want to do the right thing, they just need to be helped to know exactly what that looks like. So we need to do that at a federal level.
Currently, Australia's recycling is governed by state governments and local councils. Richard Di Natale is the leader of the Greens.
What we're doing is missing an opportunity to turn a waste product into something useful. And where you've got waste like that, you're actually wasting money as well as creating an environmental problem.
Recently, Prime Minister Scott Morrison committed $20 million to grow Australia's recycling industry as part of a plan to ban the export of recyclable waste.
It's our waste and it's our responsibility.
But is it going to make a difference? Dr Trevor Thornton's a lecturer in waste management at Deakin University.
We just need to sit back, deep breath, work out what's best and then go for it. The money helps, but we need to be more targeted.
He says education's the key to a better recycling practice, something teacher Basil Natoli agrees with.
We need to own it. It's a colossal burden to the planet.
Basil runs the gardening program at Croxton Special School.
Yum, 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 yum.
The students actively contribute to recycling, composting and reducing waste.
Every day we hear about the pressures and the stresses of waste management, and I think a garden is a #1 place which can help to consume green waste, domestic waste, paper, cardboard.
They are small changes that all households can make. For mum of 3, Loren, her children take the lead.
Your garbage bins are very small, so if you don't recycle, you're going to run out of space. Cardboard, cans, bottles, it's really easy to recycle for that.
While grandmother Sally Arnold takes pride in reducing her own waste, recycling and reusing products at home.
Oh look, I'm really, really good. Whenever I get something in glass, I use it again. A good example is the good old jam jar.
The young people of today are the leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah.
Collectively, you guys can do something fantastic for the world, but we have to start today. Did you get that henny penny?
Yeah.
The owners of the warehouse and shipping containers still haven't been told when the rubbish will be removed. A statement from the Victorian government on the recycling crisis is on our website.